Hey everybody, this is Brady Fern from TRSTV, and you're listening to Teen Speak Out Podcast, the show that gets thoughts and feelings from students all around the Toms River District. Today we are talking about whether or not we should always have full access anytime to our phones in school. We had a chance to travel around high school east and get opinions. Here's a look at what some of your classmates said.
I'm Addie Gallagher for Teen Speak Out. We had the chance to interview students here at High School East. Let's take a look at what they said.
I think we should have phones in school because sometimes people need to contact their parents.
I think kids should be able to have their phone in school because they should be able to contact their parents, and we can use it during downtime for entertainment.
I think that we should be able to use phones in school and that the teachers should just trust us that we're not going to be on them and learning.
I think we should be able to use our phones in school because in case of an emergency, we'd be able to contact a loved one.
I don't think we should have phones in school because it's a distraction to our learning, and we need to focus more on learning.
Yes, I think we should have phones in school in case of any emergency.
It looks like students here have a lot of great opinions. For Teen Speak Out, I'm Addie Gallagher.
On the show tonight, we have Andrew and Jeffrey from Toms River East High School. Welcome to Teen Speak Out, and thanks for joining us. Now, first off, Andrew, I'd like to know why you are here.
I think this topic is very interesting, and that's why I'm here.
Okay, and now, Jeffrey, I would like to know why you're here as well.
Yeah, I think it's interesting too.
Okay, so I wanted to start off with the first question for you guys. Do phones help or hinder students learning in the classroom?
I think they help really, cause if you're trying to do like a test or something like that, you can just like look up a question and pretty much like that really.
Okay, and Jeffrey, what do you think?
I guess like it could be helpful, like in case your mom or dad like text you or something, like in case of like.
So you always have their
important
contact, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And next question, should schools have a complete ban on phones, or should they be allowed with certain restrictions?
They should be allowed with certain restrictions because, like, only like most time of class you can have it out, and then, like the last few minutes just have it completely away and just do whatever, and pretty much like that, really.
Okay, and Jeffrey, I'd like to hear your side.
Yeah, they should probably like have restrictions because most like girls are mostly like, and boys too, they're mostly like on their phones too much.
Okay, yeah, that's true. But what do you think for when classes have all their work done, and they just want it for entertainment purposes? What do you think about that?
Yeah, they could do that. Yeah.
Okay, so next question I wanted to ask, do you guys think phones improve student safety by allowing quick communication with parents, or do they create more security risk at all?
Quick communication with parents, because if you're like in a lockdown, like shelter in place, you could just text your parents that you are in a lockdown or a shelter in place, so that they don't have to worry, and pretty much like that, really.
Yeah, so they know what's going on at all times.
Yeah.
And Jeffrey, what do you think?
I think they do improve.
Like what, the safety of a student?
Yeah.
Okay. And next question I wanted to ask you guys, how do phones impact student focuses and attention during lessons?
Now, it's like if somebody's like distracting you, you just like go on your phone and like do your work on there, and you can like focus on lots of things and just don't be on like all the time and stuff.
Like only like certain times in the class period.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep. And what do you think, Jeffrey?
I think that kind of depends, because I have one student who's like in one of my classes. He like goes on his phone during class, and the teacher like gets like mad for that, annoyed. You know?
Yeah. And I wanted to ask, can phones be a useful educational tool, or do they cause more distractions than benefits? This kind of ties on to the last question we asked. I wanted to hear your opinions on that.
They cause more distractions because if you're trying to do like a project with your group and you're just on your phone doing like nothing and not helping, it's just causing a big distraction to your group mates, and they're trying to stop you from like being distracted and just do.
Mm-hmm. And that could also get you in. I feel like that could also get you in trouble too, because your group mates could rat you out for being on your phone all the time, and that could cause you to get a bad grade. And what about you, Jeffrey? What do you think?
Yeah, it could cause a distraction. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I have another question. So, should students be allowed to use their phones during breaks, even if they are banned in class?
Yes, because, like, when you're finished with your work and you have nothing to do, you should just go on your phone and just pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's no harm in that. And what do you think?
Yeah, I'm with Andrew on that one. Yeah.
Nice. All right. So, now another question. Do school policies on phone usage prepare students for the responsibilities of technology in the real world?
I guess so, cause like, kinda really.
Yeah, I know that one's a tough question to think about, but I would say it does, so to speak, because I mean, I would say yes because the phones with the technology today, it's more up to date with everything, so it helps you learn more. And what do you think?
I mean, I don't really think it kind of helped. I think it was just more used as like a distraction, more than just being a useful item. Yeah.
And I would like to touch on the topic of cyberbullying too. So, how do you think phones contribute to the issue?
It kind of does not really. It does contribute to the issue of cyberbullying because, like, you can bully anybody really on any device, pretty much, and it just really can cause very bad harm to the person that you're bullying online.
That's very true. And Jeffrey, I'd like to hear your opinion as well.
I don't think people should do that, but like for now, I don't think anyone could stop anyone for doing that, because that's basically how the cookie crumbles. Yeah.
And I'd like to say, would allowing phones in school help bridge the digital divide, or would it worsen educational inequalities?
I mean, it would kind of help, really.
I think so too. And Jeffrey, what do you think?
Yeah, I think so too.
You think it would help?
Yeah.
Okay, and the last question for you guys today is, should teachers and staff also follow phone restrictions to set an example for students?
Teachers should also follow the restrictions on phones.
And Jeffrey, what do you think?
Yeah, they should do it too. Yeah.
All right, well, I would like to thank you all for being here today. It was great hearing all the different opinions from around our school. Please be sure to tune into our YouTube channel for more episodes and show and others. For Teen Speak Out, I'm Brady Verdon.